Welcome to the Bay Area Focus, our weekly public affairs program from iHeart Radio San Francisco, highlighting issues and organizations working to improve our communities. I'm your host, Tinka, and I will let the guests introduce themselves and the organization that they are with. Guest, welcome.
Thank you, Tinka. Thank you for having me. My name is Adamaka Ajaelo, and I am the Executive Director and Founder of Self-eSTEM nonprofit. And our mission is simple, but it's really powerful, and it's igniting pride, purpose, and possibility among young girls and women of color in the STEM field.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about your background in STEM?
Yes, my background is deeply rooted in STEM, holding a degree in mathematics and an MBA in finance and management. I worked in people analytics and strategic workforce planning for some of the leading global tech companies and really focused on influencing billion-dollar workforces. This has given me a broad understanding of how critical these STEM fields are. And throughout my career, I often noticed the lack of diversity in STEM, and this really fueled my passion to create pathways for girls of color to access and explore and thrive in STEM.
So can you tell me when the foundation iSTEM all got started?
So, yeah, that's a great question. Self-eSTEM was founded in 2014 out of the desire for me to address the systemic barriers that prevented young girls and women of color from pursuing STEM careers. I started the organization to really provide them with the opportunity and mentorship and really encourage them to really break into this industry. What began as a small program has grown into a movement that really nurtures their brilliance of the young women and empowers them to become future innovators and leaders. You're
listening to the Bay Area Focus, our weekly public affairs programming from iHeart Radio San Francisco. I'm your host, Tinka, and we're talking today with Adamaka, the founder of Self-eSTEM. Beautiful program. Can you tell us what are some of the milestones of the youth who have gone through the program already?
Yeah, so our youth have achieved incredible milestones, including internships at major tech companies, admission to top university in the STEM majors, and even launching their own business initiative aimed to either give back or solve a problem within their community. We've seen our girls not only develop what we call their technical skills, but also they develop the confidence to step into spaces where they can thrive and lead. One critical milestone that we've had at the program level is our robotics program has made history as the first all-girls underrepresented minority group to compete in a first LEGO League and a first Tech Challenge qualifier here in Northern California. So that's just a huge milestone that we're really proud of.
How many of the girls in there have gone through the program since it started?
So celebrating 10 years of impact, we've served over 1,500 girls and women through our workshop, summer programs, and mentor initiatives. Each of them have represented the potential that is unlocked when a young girl or a young woman of color is given the tools and support to succeed and thrive in STEM.
So do you only work in your county or do you travel? Do you guys move and do programs or summer camps in different spots?
Yes, so we are Oakland-based nonprofit, but we travel with our summer program and some of our program activity throughout the Bay Area to really give our participants, which we call our innovators, exposure and access to the great and vast resources that we have in the Bay Area as well as the Silicon Valley. So our program is rooted in Oakland, but we travel throughout the Bay Area to provide that exposure.
You're listening to the Bay Area Focus, our weekly public affairs programming from iHeart Radio San Francisco. I'm your host, Tinka, and we are talking today with Adamaka, founder of Self-eSTEM. So there's a 10-year celebration happening in October. Can you give us the details on that?
Yes. On Sunday, October 27th, we'll be celebrating our 10-year anniversary at the Block Community Hub in Oakland, starting at 12:30 p.m. and ending at 4:30 p.m. This is a significant milestone for us. We're really excited to reflect our journey, recognize the achievements of our girls, and look ahead to the future. It's really going to be what I call an inspiring event with opportunities to engage with our mission and to hear from our students and contribute to our ongoing work.
So is there anything that the organization needs right now?
Yes. Right now, we need support from our community. I like to say we don't need more prisons or prison guards, but we need to educate our youth, which is our children. Gold and silver is not our biggest asset. It is really the youth. So whether our community is making an investment through a financial contribution, through partnership, or volunteering, we seek to have that support of our community so we can expand our impact and reach even more girls, especially the work of really deepening our programming and offering more hands-on experience for our innovators. So this upcoming fundraiser provides the perfect opportunity for the community, for individuals and organizations to really invest in the future of STEM. So like the young kids say, I said pull up to a great event for a great cause.
A great cause it shall be. So we know it's Sunday, October 27th. And what's the rest of it for us?
At the Block Community Hub, starting at 12:30 p.m. and ending at 4:30 p.m.
Wow. So can you give us any little details of the event? What's going to be happening during that day?
This event is going to be a fun, high engaging and interactive event. We are going to have an innovator showcase, which it would highlight one of our participants delivering a pitch presentation on the business idea that was nurtured underneath our digital and generative AI bootcamp class. And we're also going to have an alumni to come back and tell about her impact journey of going through our program since the beginning and then matriculating on into college. Currently, she's a computer science major and math major at UC Davis. So this event is going to be with high impact, and it's going to be a great opportunity for people to connect, network, and we have an influencer lounge for people to take great photo ops as well, because we know that people like to be Instagram ready.
And what age group do you work with?
So our program is currently serving age groups 11 to 17.
Okay, so that's kind of the middle school to high school.
Correct. Our target groups are middle school and high school going forward for 2025 going forward.
What are you most proud about in this work that you do? Because you're really passionate. What are you most proud about?
I'm most proud about seeing the looks on the face of our young girls where I see that spark in curiosity and that spark and growth and develop in their self-esteem, and just really for them to believe that they deserve to be and occupy spaces in the STEM field. For me, it's really that light bulb moment where a young girl comes into our program that's typically shy and doesn't engage, but by the end of either our camp or one of our program activities, not only is she really confident in her ability, she's also having access to a peer-to-peer network that really encourages them on their educational journeys.
You're listening to the Bay Area Focus, our weekly public affairs programming from iHeart Radio San Francisco. I'm your host, Tinka, and we are talking today with Adamaka, the CEO, the founder, all that of Self-eSTEM. Can you tell me last words, Adamaka, that you would have for the community?
The last word, if you are an individual that says you believe and you support your community, I highly encourage you to visit our website at www.selfestem.org to really explore more ways that you can invest in your community.
Man, that's a mouthful right there, but get involved. Once again, give that website again.
It's www.selfestem.org. That's SELFESTEM.org.
Say no more. It's been said to you. Make sure you be a part of this wonderful program that's going on. If you can't be a part, donate, bringing technology and all that good stuff to our young ladies. Do you do any program for men?
No, currently we do not do programs for men. However, through nonprofit partnerships, if people are interested in partnering with us, we can deliver those services to that demographic group.
There you go. Well, thank you for your time, ma'am. It's been wonderful as usual, and appreciate what you do.
Thank you, Tinka. Thank you, just seriously, just really putting action behind your words of really looking out for our community. Like, seriously, navigating the space in the Bay Area. I mean, I was just sharing there's so many people who post online, they do all this stuff, and literally, been reaching out to certain people for years and just no return phone calls. I just can't express it enough. Like, just thank you for just, like Marshawn said, being about that action.
Yeah, that's my boy. That's my boy. For picking up that phone, Picking up the phone and just being a part of it. I appreciate it. I love stuff like this. So, this gives me the opportunity to share back with the community, and that's what we want to do, and let people know that things are out there when they get to yapping about there's not. Here is an organization that is out there willing to help and loving to help and doing what it's doing for our young people. And so if you can be a part, please be a part, help, donate. It's about that time of the year, and, put your money where your mouth is right there.
Yes, excellent. That's perfectly said.
Thank you for joining us for Bay Area Focus, our weekly public affairs program from iHeart Radio San Francisco. Today's guest was Adamaka, the founder of Self-eSTEM. If you have an organization or something you feel helps to better our community, then contact me at Tinka at iHeartMedia.com.